Today, and we have a lot to tell you about. We have a very special guest here in studio to help kick things off with some good laughter.
All right, so today we are joined by Bernie Burns, the king of the Catskills, and Jill, I want to make sure I get your last name right.
Kazmarowski.
Kazmarowski. Hey, there we go. This is so cool. Bernie's here ahead of a great comedy event coming up at the 13K Room at the Kenwood Theater.
And with Bernie's new book, My Dear Unconscious, and exciting giveaways like $100 in cash. It is sure to be a night to remember. Great to see both of you.
Yes.
You had me at cash.
Yeah, right?
You have been quite the reputation of the king of the Catskills. How did the title come about, and what does it mean to you, Bernie?
Okay. First of all, it's a great feeling, and the Catskills had, in my era, every great comic that people, they don't now the young people don't know. There was Red Buttons and Phil Foster, and they worked all the hotels, and everybody was up, and they were walking and playing tennis, and you went in the pool. They had oh my God, it didn't stop. You get on a bus, and they off to the track, and the main dining room is now open. The main dining room, it was one dining room.
I mean, Bernie, seriously, I mean, legends went through the Catskills as well. Okay. And I know, speaking of legends, I mean, you also had an appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. What was it like?
I loved Ed Sullivan.
Yeah.
I really did. I loved him because he took a gamble on something that all his big-time people said, how could you do that? They'll be amateurs. And he said, really big out there, don't you worry. No. He was great. He wanted a good show.
Sure.
Sullivan was someone, well, this is a little show business, but usually there's a rehearsal and then you do the main show.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Ed Sullivan had no rehearsal. He had people in the afternoon. He had people at night. He was great. And then I was a corporal, so he called me a colonel.
Oh.
Yes. So he took it very lightly. He said, well, you're going to have to do a few more things. And I said, yeah, Joe. But when I got back to I keep laughing because the captain came over and he said, Colonel, nice to meet you. KP, Colonel.
Nice.
And that became a thing, right?
Oh, my. Yeah. They thought, I don't blame, they thought that I told Ed Sullivan to introduce me as a colonel.
As a colonel. Oh.
We should say you are 96 years young. Yes. How much have you seen in your life, Bernie?
Well,
and I want to know the secret to your longevity.
Okay. Laughter.
Laughter's it.
Yeah. Laughter and good food.
Ooh.
Laughter, good food, and walking.
Yes.
Walking. Because when I was I had a great life. I was at a place called the Pines, and they liked me, and so I get up in the morning, and nobody gets up in the morning because they're entertaining. I got up in the morning. I had the whole table all to myself. I said, give me 3 coffees, give me 3 herrings, give me, I had a great time. And then I would get up and I'd say, well, okay, what am I going to do? I love to walk.
Yeah.
Everybody's walk, and you got fresh air. I know a lot of squirrels.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. I knew every deer on that road. They'd hit me, I'd fix the car. They'd say, Bernie's coming.
Oh my God. Well, I can only imagine. So, Jill, let's talk about, the book here. I'm sure there have to be some amazing moments from Bernie's life in this book.
Yes. I mean, there's a story of Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
I get no respect.
Yes.
Rodney was a very funny man. I knew him all my life. And he made it they should do a movie on Rodney because he made it at 48.
Yeah.
Very few people, I'm going to make it at 96, but that's not the point. He made it at 48, and I had a lot of fun with him. And he had this, way of talking, Rodney.
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I could just hear his voice too. You buy this hat, you get a free bowl of soup. It looks good on you though. But Bernie, I have to ask though. I mean, this is so amazing that you're doing the show.
Yes.
96. When people come out to the show, what can they expect? In addition to, I mean, Yeah, I don't want to say
Flash.
bribing people with the $100 giveaway, but
I'm going to say something which I think I would be thinking. You're going to see a legend. Not that I'm good, not that I'm bad, but I'm someone from the Catskills who's still around.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going to talk about some very famous people that I knew.
we want to make sure, Bernie, that people come out to the show.
Yes.
For the folks that are watching at home, if you want to see the King of the Catskills, Bernie, comedy legend, where can we go for more information?
So if they go on Eventbrite and they look up King of the Catskills, there's a purchase there to get their tickets. And anybody that's interested in his book, My Dear Unconscious, just has some wonderful stories about his life and his unconscious that tells him things. This is on Amazon, and they can go on Amazon and purchase it as well.
One of the things that people should realize is that you're not one person. When you decide to go someplace, you could say, well, I don't know if the unconscious says, I'm going in for a drink and you're going with me.
I love it.
Okay, and so you go in, and then after a while, you say, well, I think I've had enough. No, the unconscious says, we're going to drink a few more.
Yeah, your unconscious could be good for that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, we thank you so much for coming in
Thank you
today
for having
and
us.
sharing your stories and telling us about the event. So we appreciate it. And good luck with
Thank you
everything.
very much.
Thank you.
I love Cincinnati. You're also very pleasant. You know, you woke me up in the morning, which I haven't enough since. But
We appreciate it,
Yes,
Bernie.
thank you.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much.
Okay.
We'll be right back.